your analysis about the past, and I appreciate also what Dr. Bez says that we need to concentrate on today and tomorrow for Egypt. I think, in my personal opinion, that this revolution has been done much more by intellectual people, much more than people who are like poor people trying to get rights. But at the same time, I mean, there is lots of political concern that the majority of the Egyptian people, they have lots of illiteracy. And although the intellectuals started these revolutions, it might be that those people that has lots of illiteracy can push the country to different direction. So my question is how, in your opinion, we can prevent that with the democracy that happening in Egypt right now?
Very good. You mean educated, not intellectual. You mean the educated people, and then the people in the provinces and the small areas and the villages and all of that are not are illiterate, which is very true. Some places the illiteracy rate is 65% in some regions,
exactly.
Which is very true. And these people are the ones that vote, so
exactly.
or at least they're counted in the vote, and that's why we've been talking to these people, to the revolutionary generation, about political parties and political action. So we wanted them to let these other people to know them. First of all, you can help erase illiteracy completely by the students themselves, and then you can go and try to beautify the villages. The villages of Egypt have been forgotten, so you can go and send generation, that generation of young, vigorous people to go and clean the villages and paint them the way they painted the bridges across the Nile. Send people to do these kinds of errands, for instance, to clean up the Nile and all of the canals around the Nile. The canals around the Nile, you go into anywhere in Egypt now, you see all kinds of dead animals, dead donkeys and trash and so on. Send these little groups to say the way we clean Tahrir Square, we're going to go and clean the water around the Nile and all the places around the Nile, and to remove it from all of the dead animals and the trash and this and that, and to make it clean, because we can go back to our ancient Egyptian roots, where the ancient Egyptians never polluted the river. Actually, in the Book of the Dead, the last thing that an individual Egyptian can say before meeting the gods, meaning before heaven, before accepted in heaven, is, I did not pollute the river. The ancient Egyptians never polluted the rivers in any way, not for human waste or anything at all, and they would be traveling in a boat and stop the Nile so that they can do whatever they do on the land and move back there, because they did not want to pollute the river. Look at what we're doing. So maybe we can bring this back to the conscience of the Egyptians by making this. And if you bring in these young people, men and women from universities, from the well-to-do families, and then to send them out to these villages and the poor places, and they have to work with these people, and these people would look at them, would look up to them, and would see that they are doing this and this and that. If any one of them ran for office, he would be elected or she would be elected. So that's the way to get political power, by working with these masses.
And what I was going to say, what I've been saying for months now is, the political parties and elections aren't going to be as hard as the economic situation, because the economic situation is so dire throughout the Middle East. Now, I don't know numbers for Egypt. I spent a lot more time in Jordan and Lebanon, but when I'm in Jordan